Okay, I think I just found a YouTuber that has no life. Once I show you this guy's videos, you're gonna understand why this dude has no friends and he's very, very weird. So the name of this dude's channel is Tweezy or Twezzy, some type of weird ass name. I don't really know. This dude has 300,000 subscribers. Remember that, okay? Because once I show you these videos, you're gonna be like, how the hell does he have that many? Just trust me, look at this. So he posted a video a couple of hours ago that says YouTubers that went missing. Apparently he's gonna be talking about some YouTubers that went missing. Like that's pretty, like that's kind of cool. That's entertaining. Let's see what this is, right? It's gonna be a good video. YouTubers that went missing?
YouTubers that went missing. Although like and subscribe or this scary monster will come to your house.
What? So I fully expected this video to be like a cool video, him talking about like YouTubers who went missing. He starts the video off by saying, YouTubers that went missing. Although, like and subscribe, or this creepy monster is gonna come to your house. This monster, that's literally a painting. How is a painting gonna come to my house? Are you Leonardo da Vinci or something? If you thought the start of that video was bad, just wait until you see what comes next.
Anyways, Mr. Beast went missing one day when a Sigma caught him doing something sussy, so he decided to kidnap him. Stay safe out there, guys.
What? Mr. Beast went missing because a Sigma caught him. What? For some reason, this video has more comments than it has likes. If you go to the comment section, you can see that it's very weird. You have a bunch of little kids just spamming random words. This little kid named Jaco Vanci spammed something over and over and over again. This little kid right here spammed a bunch of stuff. This little kid spammed a bunch of stuff. Why are all of these little kids spamming their names? I was honestly pretty confused as to why all of the comments were being spammed by little kids, but later on in this video, I figured out why all these kids were spamming stuff, and it's honestly crazy. This video right here says YouTubers who quit YouTube. So we're gonna learn about YouTubers that quit, okay.
YouTubers who quit YouTube.
Okay, why did the video start off with Mr. Beast? Why did he start this video off showing a picture of Mr. Beast? Mr. Beast didn't quit YouTube. Why is he using Mr. Beast? Okay, let's see what he says. He's probably gonna say, like and subscribe or I'm gonna fart in your bed.
Although like and subscribe if you love your mom or this scary monster will come to your house.
Okay, so this dude just took it a step further. Instead of saying like and subscribe or this monster will come to your house, he said like and subscribe if you love your mom or this monster will come to you. So now he's adding moms into it? Okay.
Anyways, Mr. Beast quit YouTube after he invited Casio to his workspace and ate all his workers. This lead to Mr. Beast quitting.
What? Apparently Mr. Beast invited Queso to his workplace and Queso ended up eating all of Mr. Beast's workers. Those two videos that we just watched aren't even the worst videos on this guy's channel. I want you to look at this video right here. This one is so stupid. Look at this. So it says YouTubers that became homeless. So he's gonna be talking about YouTubers that became homeless? Look at what he starts the video off with.
YouTubers who became homeless.
Why is Mr. Beast right there? Mr. Beast is the complete opposite of homeless. I'm pretty sure in his most recent video, he just built like 100 different homes. How could he be homeless? Look at. Before we look at some more of his stupid content, I just want to tell you something that happens later in this video. It's so crazy. So every single YouTuber I've looked at who makes this stupid content with like the robot voice, I've never been able to figure out what they look like. I've never been able to figure out who was actually behind these channels. But later in this video, I figure out who this guy is. I figure out what he looks like. And this is just gonna get so crazy. Be ready for that. This video right here is one of his most popular videos. For some reason, it says YouTubers who became murderers. So he's gonna be talking about YouTubers that killed people before. Let's see who this is.
YouTubers who became murderers.
Bro, why are you showing Mr. Beast? He didn't kill anybody.
Although make sure to like and subscribe if you love your mother. And if not, this scary monster will come to your...
Once again, he's saying like and subscribe if you love your mom or this scary monster. The scary monster is not coming to my house. Who would believe that? Who would fall for that? It's literally a picture. It's a painting of a monster. Who in their right mind would believe this? You're probably wondering why the title of this video says this YouTuber has no life. Well, let me show you. So he doesn't only just post these YouTube shorts, right? He doesn't only do this. He also posts YouTube videos, and these YouTube videos are very bad. 2 months ago, he posted something that says how to get free V-Bucks in Fortnite. It worked, and the thumbnail is like saying like you received a gift, 100,000 V-Bucks for free. Wow. When you click on this video though, you hear something weird. Instead of the robot voice on his YouTube shorts, you hear an actual person talking.
Before this video starts, I'm currently giving out a bunch of V-Bucks to all my subscribers that drop a like.
Apparently, this guy's giving out free V-Bucks to all of his fans. All they have to do is like, subscribe, and comment their name 10 times, and he's gonna give them whatever they want. But that's not even what I want to talk about right now. This guy's actually using his voice. In all of the other videos we've seen, he was using that robot voice in those YouTube shorts, but now he's using his voice in these videos. Maybe we can figure out who this guy is. This is when I started to try to figure out who this guy really was. This whole time I thought I was just gonna be looking at a robot voice YouTuber, but now that I heard his real voice, I wanted to figure out his true identity. For the whole rest of this video, it's just a bunch of slop. He's just joining a bunch of random maps on Fortnite, and he's saying that all these maps can give you a bunch of V-Bucks if you join these maps. I'm pretty sure these are maps that he created or like his friend created. He wants a bunch of people to join those maps thinking that they're gonna get free V-Bucks, but then he gets paid because people are joining his maps. You know what I mean? Pretty sweet, like really weird. In the comment section, he says, if you want free V-Bucks, you have to subscribe, you have to like the video, and you have to comment your Epic Games username 10 times. Wait. That's why. You remember earlier in this video, I saw that everybody was spamming the comment section. Remember that video that had 1,000 comments but only like 200 likes? Everybody in that comment section was spamming random usernames. This is why. He's baiting little kids into thinking that they should spam their username over and over again to get free stuff. That's why his comment section is filled. If you look at his other videos, you can tell that every single video this guy uploads is just trash. How to change your country in Roblox 2023, like he's just like making clickbait tutorials that don't actually work. How to refund a game pass. I don't even know what that means, but he's trying to bait little kids into thinking that they can do other things. And then he's like, oh, if you guys want Robux, you know, like and subscribe. He does this over and over, but look at this. Look at what I found. For some reason, I decided to go to his oldest videos ever. I wanted to see when he started scamming little kids, right? But what I found is something that I did not expect. The first video that this guy ever posted was 15 years ago. The title of this video says Adam with a smiley face. 15 years ago? This Roblox Fortnite scammer guy has been making videos for 15 years? I gotta see what this is. I ended up watching a little bit of this video just to see what was going on, and I saw a few different people. I saw this grown-up Asian guy, I'd say he's about 28. I saw another Asian guy, I'd say he's about 15. And I saw an Asian girl, she looked like she was about 8 years old. But who are these people? What are they doing? And why is this video on this channel of this Roblox and Fortnite scammer? This has nothing to do with it. Believe it or not, if you go to the comment section of this video, you can still see people spamming their usernames. They still want free Robux. They still want free V-Bucks. Somebody put Sam play this. Somebody put Pickens 2021. Somebody put Clarence 123X. People are spamming their usernames and they think that this is gonna work. At this point, I really wanted to figure out who this guy was. I wanted to figure out who these people in this video were, and I wanted to figure out the true identity of the person behind this channel. So I decided to try to find more videos and try to solve this case. There's another video on this channel that was posted 15 years ago as well, and the title of this video says Blackjack, but in this video, we see new people. There's just more people.
Oh, you motherfucking hey, mate.
What? So in this video, there's just a bunch of friends hanging out, chilling on the couch, just chatting, you know, making jokes, laughing. There's 3 new people that we see. There's 3 new people, like 3 new guys that we see. Who the hell are these guys? And why are these videos on this channel? Believe it or not, there's even more videos on this channel. There's a video of a girl with her tongue out 15 years ago. There's a video of a girl in a car 15 years ago. There's a video of a bunch of people dancing. It seems like somebody was recording a concert. There's a video of this girl playing the piano, and look at this one. This video right here was posted 15 years ago, and the title of this video says karaoke. If we look at the thumbnail, we can see 2 girls. Looks like they're singing or whatever, but here's the weird thing about this video. This video was posted 15 years ago, and this channel didn't post another video for 14 straight years. If you end up watching this video, it seems pretty normal. It's just 2 girls enjoying themselves out on the town, you know, singing karaoke, and that's all this video is. I'm not gonna lie, after looking at all these old videos, I was kind of sad. Like, I felt like I was never gonna be able to figure out who was actually behind this channel, because in all of these videos that were posted 15 years ago, there was just a bunch of different people. And like, there's no way that these girls who were singing karaoke, there's no way that this is the person that's running these scams now. Like, there's no way, right? I was super close to just giving up and just like acting like I couldn't figure it out, and I couldn't figure out who was behind this channel. But then I found a video that says, "Try not to rage. Tower of Hell edition." And in this video, we can see somebody with a face cam. Is this the person that's behind this channel? Is this the person who's making these horrible videos and scamming kids? When you click on this video, this happens.
I'm gonna be doing a giant Robux giveaway soon, so if you want Robux like this lucky winner right here, all you have to do is like this video, subscribe to the channel.
Right when the video starts, it's this random guy talking into the mic. He's going, hey guys, if you guys want to like and subscribe. But this is the guy behind this channel? For some reason, I wasn't really sure. I wasn't really like 100% sure that this was the guy running this channel, because whenever we watched the recent videos, you remember that voice? You remember that voice from that guy in that video we watched? This is what he sounded like in that video, right? Like this is what he sounded like.
Before this video starts, I'm currently giving out a bunch of V-Bucks to all my
But this guy right here,
This video, subscribe to the channel, and guys, if you want to win any of these,
they don't sound the same at all. I was honestly so confused as to what was going on. 15 years ago, there was videos of these random Asian people just hanging out, having fun. But then 1 year ago, there was a video of this random white guy talking about free Robux. But then 2 months ago, there was a video of this free Fortnite V-Buck glitch, and it sounded like a Korean guy on the mic. What was going on here? I honestly had no idea what was happening, and I was just looking through this channel, trying to find something. I was about to give up, but then I realized that the answer was right below my nose the whole time. I went to the live stream section of this YouTube channel. I wanted to see if this person ever did a live stream with their face or something like that. And the videos that I saw on the live streams category helped me out a little bit. Look at this. I found a live stream of somebody playing Roblox, but we could only see their body. They did this live stream 12 days ago, but all we could see is their arm. Like, we can't really see anything else, but this looks like the arm of a Korean guy or like an Asian person for sure, right? So is it possible that the people in those videos from 15 years ago, is it possible that one of these people are still running this channel today, and these are the people that were scamming kids? In his live stream, he says donate equals face reveal, and he wants people to donate really badly. He even put it in the pinned comment. Donate equals face reveal. He really wants people to donate for them to see his face. When I saw this, I was really tempted to send this guy money so I could see what he looked like, just to solve this case and figure out who he really was, see if it was the Korean guy or the white guy. I just wanted to figure out who this guy was. But look at this. I scrolled far enough down on his live streams category, and I saw what he looked like. 3 months ago, he made a live stream that says laugh equals end stream, and in the thumbnail, he shows his face. It's the Asian guy. In this live stream, he's just, you know, talking to everybody. He seems pretty normal. He's playing Roblox, he's showing his face. Now, at first, I didn't want to fully believe that this was actually the guy, because I saw that white guy show his face on this channel. I saw other people on this channel. So how could I be sure that this is the guy who's scamming kids? Well, I went to this guy's community tab just to see if I could find anything else. And 1 month ago, he posted something that says, please join my Discord. And once again, it's this Asian guy. 1 month ago, he said, it's my birthday. And once again, it's this Asian guy. So here's what I got from this channel. 15 years ago, this Asian guy owned this channel. He would record a bunch of videos of him and his friends. He would record a bunch of videos of his, 2 girlfriends going out, singing karaoke, stuff like that. But then for some reason, he let one of his friends upload some Roblox videos to his channel. This white guy, I think it's one of his friends. That's why he's on his channel. But then eventually he realized that that wasn't working. So he decided to start posting scammy and cringy YouTube videos like this. Oh, link in the description. Oh, how to do this, how to do that, how to do. He was starting to realize that this wasn't working that well. So he resorted to making stupid YouTube shorts. Believe it or not, if you scroll far enough down on his YouTube shorts tab, you can see more videos of him. Right here, he shows his face. In this video, he shows his face. He shows his face in this, in this, in this. So I'm pretty sure, I'm like 99% sure that this Asian guy right here is the owner of this channel. He was making normal-ish content, but then he realized that nobody really cared about it, so he started making these cringy Roblox videos over and over and over again. I don't think I've ever seen a YouTuber who uploaded videos 15 years ago, then decided to start posting fake Fortnite videos and fake Roblox videos trying to scam little kids, and then decided to start making fake Roblox story videos and stupid story videos saying like, oh, Mr. Beast is homeless. I don't think I've ever seen something this crazy. This is definitely one of the craziest videos on my channel. I'm so glad we actually figured out who this guy was behind this channel, and hopefully YouTube sees this and they're like, hey, like, quit making these stupid videos. Hopefully they do something about this guy. If you want to see me look at another stupid YouTuber, click this video right there, or click right here to subscribe to my channel. This took me so long to make, so if you would subscribe, it would help me out a lot. I really love you. I love you guys. I want to get to like 5 million subscribers, so let's do it. Peace. Yo, so today we're gonna be looking at the weirdest people on the internet. For example, this guy right here. This guy's name is Brian Johnson, and on August 20th, this Brian guy broke into his local McDonald's, decided to go to the back of the kitchen and start going to the bathroom in the French fry machine. This guy literally pooped in the fryer and made fried poop. What the hell? I've made 3 other videos like this before, and in all of these videos, it's always so much fun to find some weird people who did weird things, but this video is gonna be special. Instead of just looking at weird things that happened on random dates, I'm gonna be using your birthdays. In the last episode of This Guy Is Weird, I told you guys to comment your birthdays, and I was gonna find the weirdest things that happened on your birthdays. So get ready, we're about to look at a bunch of your birthdays and see what weird things happened. Let's go. The first day we're gonna look up is April 12th. This guy commented, shout out to you. Let's see what weird things happened on your birthday. Okay, so on April 12th, there was a man named Ben Paget, and he went to go eat at Olive Garden. He ended up sitting down on a bench outside of the Olive Garden and started shoveling spaghetti into his mouth and screaming at people. Also, he took his shirt off and he had spaghetti all over him. Ooh, somebody commented June 27th, and that's honestly a good date because that's the middle of the summer. Everybody's being weird, everybody's outside. Let's look at this. Okay, this is weird. So this guy's name right here is John Hennessy. At around midnight of June 27th, this guy right here was standing in his front yard. Seems normal, right? Well, he wasn't just standing in his front yard, he was also chanting and dancing around a fire in his front yard. The weird part about this is the fact that he had no clothes on. This guy was literally dancing around a fire in the middle of his yard, like in his front yard, in the middle of the night. What makes this even weirder is the fact that at one point, when the police pulled up and they were like, what are you doing? Like, you need to put clothes on, bro. He started standing in the fire. What? Ooh, somebody put July 13th. That's actually pretty good. I thought that July 13th was gonna be a good date, but I didn't know it was going to be this good. You're about to see a ton of weird stories that happened on this day. I don't know what's wrong with July 13th, but this day was insane. Okay, so on July 13th, there was a man who lived in Florida. Now, they didn't say his name, probably because he did something very, very weird that you're about to see, but this man was just hanging out. At around 3 o'clock, he decided to go to the street, like he walked out in the middle of the street and started climbing up the traffic light. A bunch of people watched him climb up the traffic light and they were like, why are you going up there? But they didn't, they had no idea what he was about to do. He decided to climb up the traffic light, climb across the freaking like thing, across the pole, and then he started hanging from the traffic light, right? Now this is very weird. He was literally like holding onto the traffic light, just sitting there hanging. But then his pants fell down and he started pooping on the cars. There were literally cars driving by and there was this guy hanging from a traffic light pooping on them. Dude, people get mad whenever birds poop on their cars. Imagine a grown man hanging from a traffic light poops on your car. Also, on this same day in Florida, there was a guy who went into a CVS a couple of hours before they closed. He went into the bathroom and apparently he was taking a very, very, very long poop. Once the store closed, he ended up leaving the bathroom and then he started indulging and eating all of the sweets on the counters. According to this article, he started eating Tostitos spinach dip, chips, Reese's chocolate, Ghirardelli chocolate bars. He was drinking Dr. Pepper. He was smoking cigarettes. This guy was literally eating all of the junk food, drinking all of the junk drinks, and just chilling inside of the store. Somebody ended up spotting him from outside and they called the cops. And when the cops got there, you know what he said? He said, I came in here to use the bathroom. Bro, you're a liar. You done ate the Reese's. You done ate the chips. There's like a trail of chips behind you. You did not come here to use the bathroom, bro. Huh, somebody told me to search up February 16th. Okay, let's see what weird things happened then. Oh my God. So on February 16th, there was a man who lived in Florida who got arrested for one of the weirdest things I've ever seen. So he was just eating food with his girlfriend. He was eating McDonald's, actually. Him and his girlfriend were chilling at the dining room table, just eating McDonald's together. And then they started arguing. Now, most people, when they're in an argument, they probably like yell or they scream or they leave. But this guy decided to grab the sweet and sour sauce packets that he got from McDonald's and start throwing them right at his girlfriend, right in her face, exploding and squirting all the sweet and sour all over her. Huh, somebody said, dude, January 1st. That's actually a fire birthday, bro. Let's see what weird things happened on January 1st. Oh my god. Okay, so on January 1st, this guy right here, they didn't really say his name, probably because he did something very weird, but this guy right here ended up breaking into his ex-girlfriend's home, and then, you're never gonna guess what he did. Instead of, like, breaking into her home and, like, you know, spying on her or something, he decided to poop on everything. I'm not even kidding. The report says that he pooped on her couch, on her bed, pooped in her toilet, pooped on her toilet, pooped in her bathtub, pooped in her refrigerator. How much poop do you have, bro? This dude must have went to like Taco Bell, McDonald's, Burger King, and Wendy's in an hour. Dude, something else happened on January 1st. This is insane. So this guy right here, I think his name's Bradley. This is all I can see. I don't, his name might be Bradley. I don't know. But this guy, he doesn't really, I mean, he looks kind of like a normal guy, but not really. Well, this guy isn't normal. So growing up, this Bradley guy had always had the same friends. He made like a bunch of friends when he was like 5 years old, and they stayed together forever. They were friends their whole life. But then a bunch of his friends ended up getting caught for like doing crimes and stuff, so they went to jail. And this Bradley guy was really, really lonely. So one day, Bradley, he ended up breaking into the jail to hang out with his friends. What? This guy broke into jail. Why are you breaking into the jail? All of these stories have been very, very weird, but this next story is one of the dumbest things I've ever seen. Just watch this. Somebody told me to search up May 10th. All right, let's try it. Oh my god, you're never gonna believe this story. Okay, so on May 10th, this is insane. There was a guy who lived in Florida, and he really, really liked basketball. This is what he looks like. I don't really know his name or anything, but he really, really liked basketball. So one day, he decided to go to a public park to play basketball. He wanted to go outside, you know, shoot hoops and get better at basketball. Well, instead of just going like a normal person and, you know, shooting hoops, playing basketball, he decided to go with no clothes on. I haven't even told you the weirdest part of this story. When the police pulled up and arrested him because he was literally outside at a park with no clothes on, when they asked him why he had no clothes on, he said he thought it would help improve his skills. What? This guy thought by playing basketball with no clothes on, he would be better. How does that make sense? Bro, also on this same day, there was a guy who broke into his neighbor's house, right? Now, you're probably wondering, oh, why did he break into his neighbor's house? Did he want to like steal their money or, you know, watch TV or do weird things, stuff like that? Well, no, the reason he broke into his neighbor's house was to pet their cat. Apparently, this guy really, really, really loved his neighbor's cat. Every single day he would see the cat and he would try to go pet it, but the cat would run away. So he decided to make a master plan to break into his neighbor's house when nobody knew so he could go hang out with the cat. What the fuck? Okay, also on this day, this is insane. Somebody by the name of Timothy Bone Traeger, this is what he looks like. This Timothy guy, this is insane. So this Timothy guy ended up breaking into somebody's house in the middle of the night, right? He ended up breaking into the house at around midnight. He started stealing some stuff, but then he sat down and he ended up falling asleep. This guy was robbing a house and fell asleep. The person who owned the home told the police that she woke up at 7 a.m. and she walked downstairs and she saw Timothy just sleeping on her couch. When she asked him what the heck he was doing in her house, he apologized to her and said he was sorry. Are you kidding me, bro? This guy broke into a house and then fell asleep. Somebody told me to search up November 26th. This is one day after my birthday. My birthday's the 25th. So let's see what happened one day after my birthday. I'm just gonna warn you right now, if you thought the last couple of stories were weird, November 26th is the weirdest day ever. Okay, so this lady right here went to McDonald's to go eat, and when she was at McDonald's, she was ordering, and she said, I want some chicken McNuggets. She was really excited to get her nuggets, but then they told her that they were all out. They said, oh, we don't have any, you know, McNuggets today and stuff like that. So this lady decided to call 911. She was literally calling 911 saying, hello? Yeah, McDonald's doesn't have any nuggets. Like, what the hell? What are they gonna do about it? Also, on this day, oh my god, this is insane. This woman right here, her name was Lita Crosto Somoso or whatever. This lady went into a Walmart while riding a tricycle. She rode a tricycle into Walmart, which is already weird, but this story's not even close to being over. This lady, Lita, she went into Walmart. She went to the toy section of Walmart. She's 52 years old, by the way. She was sitting in the toy section and she grabbed a toy gun. Then she went to the cashier and tried robbing Walmart with a toy gun that she got from the toy section while riding a tricycle. When they didn't give her money, she ended up riding away on her little tricycle and she was arrested. What are you even thinking, bro? Okay, so this might sound a little weird, but I got this video idea from a little kid that I met at Walmart. So the other day I was just shopping for food at Walmart and this kid came up to me and he recognized me. Now, normally when I meet my fans, I get kind of nervous.
Hey, are you DJLovesTurbo?
But this time I wasn't nervous. I ended up talking to the kid. He was cool. He watched my videos, but he told me that I needed to react to a YouTuber by the name of Perfect Things 2.0. Now, when he told me this, I was like, yeah, right, buddy. Like, that sounds like the stupidest YouTuber ever. Why the hell would I look at that? But I decided to check it out today. And right when I got to this person's channel, I knew I had to do it. When you first get to this person's channel, you see that they have 3 million subscribers. Wow, 3 million. That must mean they're a good YouTuber, right? No, they're not. Their profile picture is also like an AI picture of a girl. She looks kind of cute, but it's like AI. In their channel description, they say, welcome to Perfect Things 2.0. Hey there, I'm Perfect Things. I love creating engaging Jesus Christ, you wrote a whole essay. Who the hell cares? This video says she was sleeping peacefully. Then she almost fell to her death. If you look at the thumbnail, wow, she's sleeping on top of a freaking building, bro. Why would you do that? Oh my God, we gotta see this, bro. Is she gonna fall to her death? Oh my God.
This girl could have died. While she was sleeping, she started to fall off the bed right into a deep drop.
No way! Why would she sleep there? Oh no!
What happened next will leave you shocked.
God,
I will show
really?
you the video. But first,
Oh my
leave a
God.
like and subscribe if you think my cat is cute. If you don't leave a like
his
and don't
cat is so
subscribe, it's because
cute.
you don't love kittens. Put a heart in the
No.
comments to show your love for kittens.
Dude, he said if we don't like and subscribe to his video, then that means we hate kittens. I don't hate kittens. Okay, let's see what happens.
So here's the video.
Oh my gosh, no! At the end of the video, this girl's falling off of the building. Wow, and then she just falls onto a hardwood floor. So they edited this to make it look like she was nice. If you go to the comment section of this video, for some reason, you don't see anyone saying, oh, this video was fake. This video was clickbait. She didn't actually fall off of the building like the title and thumbnail show. Like, everyone's just talking about the kittens. So cute kittens. This is the adorable kitten I saw in my life. Love you, new kittens. You are the best. Huh? Everybody else is saying, oh, I love your cat. I love your cat. You guys actually think that that cat is this YouTuber's actual pet cat? No, it's not. I mean, in this video, he says,
First, leave a like and subscribe if you think my cat is cute.
like and subscribe if you think my cat is cute. Bro, this is not your cat. I bet if I go to Google right now, you know what? I'm gonna do it. I ended up going to Google and I tried to find the video of this cat. I wanted to prove that this guy was completely lying to all these little kids. And guess what? After about 2 minutes of looking around, I found it on Google. That's not the only stupid video on this guy's channel, because look at this. This video says she was just running and then this happened. It shows like a little girl in Walmart. Is this the kid that I met at Walmart? What the hell? Is this why he told me to react to this channel? Because this guy's using a video of him in the Walmart? Okay, let's see what happened to this girl after she was just running and then this happened.
The girl could have died. She was just sliding.
He starts the video off. This girl could have died. I doubt it. I really doubt it. I don't think anybody's ever died inside a Walmart, bro. Okay, let's see.
She was just sliding on the floor for fun, but the way she slipped next will leave you shocked. I will show you the video. But first, leave a like and subscribe if you think my cat is cute. If you don't leave a like and don't subscribe, it's because you don't love kittens. Put a heart in the comments to show your love for kittens.
Okay, blah, blah,
So
blah,
here's
blah,
the
blah.
video.
Let's see what happens. Okay, so by the end of the video, it just shows the girl tripping over on purpose. She wasn't hurt, YouTube. That's all this video was? Let me guess. If I go to the comments, I guarantee you the top comment, we're gonna play a little game here. I guarantee you the top comment's gonna say, I love your kitten. Ugh. Let's watch. You ready? You ready? You ready? Oh. I was wrong. I thought the top comment was gonna say, I love your kitten, but apparently it says, heart, 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 smile, 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 smile. I love all the animals in the world. Who the hell asked for your opinion? Okay, so I'm just scrolling through this guy's channel, trying to find even more bad videos, and I'm honestly noticing that this guy has a crush on making videos about how people are about to die. Like, look, you know how we just watched that? It said, oh, she was running, and then she almost died. even though she didn't. Well, look at this. This video says she almost died because of a door. Huh? Died because of a door? Who the hell has ever almost died because of a door? Like a door? Like this? Sorry, buddy. This? Like this? How does this? Hello? What? There's no way a door can make you die. I gotta see this, dude. I guarantee you he's gonna be like, I'm about to show you how this door almost smashed this lady. Pause. Okay, let's just...
Girl could have died. She was just standing near the door when a guy suddenly came running.
Wow, so the door would have just bonked her on the head. She probably wouldn't have felt it with all that damn hair. It would have acted like a pillow.
Threw the gate open with full force, and what happened next will leave you shocked. I will show you the video. But first, leave a like and subscribe if you think my cat is cute.
Cat! Does he do this every video? Is this why that kid told me? Okay, I'm not even gonna watch the rest of the video because I guarantee you it's stupid. What's the top comment say? Hopefully this time I actually guessed right. I think the top comment's gonna say, your cat is so cute. Let's see. All right, let's check. I got it right! The top comment says, your cat is so cute. But actually, the kid had to add his dumbness to the comment. He said, your cat is so cute. Bro, it's 2026. You still don't understand the difference between your and your? Like, Y-O-U-R is like yours, right? But Y-O-U-R-E, that means you are. So why the hell are you saying your cat is so cute? You sound like a robot. Okay, I'm starting to realize that this guy just lies in every video. He says, oh, this is my cat. If you don't like my cat, that means you don't like kittens. You have to like and subscribe. Just stupid, right? I want to find a video where he doesn't do this. Is there any video on his channel where he doesn't lie about his cat? Let's just look at his most popular video, okay? Normally this is a really bad idea, but this video says, wait, what the hell? Why is this his most popular video? It says he came back to feed the hippo. It shows a guy with a watermelon looking like he's about to slap the hell out of this hippo. Okay, let's see why this has 32 million views. Hopefully he's not saying, this is my cat. Like it's a shut. Oh my God, you're so, how do you miss the watermelon? It's a big old, like I would understand if he tossed him like a fish. He tossed him a big old watermelon. How do you, oh, bro, I didn't think it was possible for this guy to do something stupider than, oh, this is my cat. Like and subscribe if you love cat. This dude showed a video of this random guy feeding hippos watermelon. I don't even know if they're supposed to eat watermelon. I thought hippos were supposed to eat like animals and stuff. Why is he feeding them watermelons? Also, why didn't you take the stem off of the watermelon when you gave it to him? I know that thing poked that hippo's throat up really, really good. I know when the hippo was eating it, it was like, ow, ow, what the hell is that? Why is it poking me? But the hippo got 2 likes. Who the hell cares, dude? Now, obviously, he said this because he wanted people to like this video, and obviously it worked. He got 269,000 likes, bruh. If you go to the comments, oh my God, that guy is so nice, giving watermelons to the hippos. How do you know that he's nice? What if hippos aren't supposed to eat that stuff? Everyone else in the comments is saying, oh, that's so cute. That's so cute. The hippo is so nice. That guy's so nice. Oh, it's so cute. Be quiet, bro. What is this? This video says click the sound. What? It shows a kid at the beach. He wants us to click the sound? What is he scamming us?
Girl could have died.
Bro, what the fuck? This dude somehow took a video of a kid at the beach. This kid's just like soaking it all in. Obviously, this kid's probably never been to the beach before. He just slid out of his mom last Thursday night. He obviously doesn't know what the beach is, so he's like, wow. And then he just says, this kid almost died. No, he didn't, dude. Is he gonna show that damn cat? If I see that cat again, I'm gonna punch myself in the face.
Beach, lost in her own fun. But the moment she tried to get serious for a perfect shot, she slipped so hard. What happened next?
No, she didn't. Babies fall over like that all the time. Like babies, you'll be hanging out with a baby and then it'll just go like, and then it'll just get back up. Like babies do that, bro. They're supposed, okay, if I see this damn cat,
will leave you completely shocked.
But first, which food would you give to your mother?
Hold on. Whoa. I really expected to see the cat. What the hell's going on?
Ignore this video. McDonald's, leave a like. Lunchly, comment a heart emoji. Pizza, subscribe. Sushi, share this video with 3 friends. Donuts, do everything. But what is your mother's favorite?
So here's the video.
What the I I didn't think that this could get any worse. Okay, I gotta break down what the hell just happened, because that was a whole bunch of dumbness. This dude shows a rabbit lady. What the hell is this? He's like, oh, what food do you want to give your mom? Broccoli, if you want to give your mom broccoli, and whatever the hell this stuff is that a bunch of eyelashes? Fish eyelashes? That's disgusting. He says, ignore the video if you want to give your mom broccoli. Who the hell would want to give their mom broccoli? That's disgusting. Who eats broccoli? Then he says, McDonald's, leave a like. Okay, no, I don't want my mom to get McDonald's either. She's gonna become super fat and she's gonna die if she eats McDonald's. So no, I'm not gonna leave a like.
Lunchly, comment a heart emoji.
This dude said if you want to give your mom lunchly, comment a heart. This isn't even lunchly. What? Isn't lunchly like the Mr. Beast Lunchables? I'll put a picture of it on the screen. That's not lunchly. That's like disgustingly. Like what? That's like poop.
Donuts,
and then look,
do everything.
Donuts, bro. What the? Why would I want my mom to eat donuts? Is there nothing like? Why didn't you say like steak or eggs or like something good like fruit? Why are you just giving me all these dumb options? This dude's so desperate for comments too. He's like, oh,
everything.
What's your mom's favorite food? Oh, if we go to the comments, we're gonna see. I love my mom. I love my mom. My mom's favorite is broccoli, but I don't want to skip the video. What the hell's wrong with your mom? This kid commented, what are you doing? This kid commented this. Who still does that? Somebody else said vegetables, super sweet. Yep, you eat vegetables, you're chopped. Who else? Did anyone else comment like what their mom's favorite is? No. Wow. All I'm seeing are heart emojis. All I'm seeing are heart emojis. There's nobody speaking. I'm not making this up. Nobody's speaking. Why is nobody talking? I'm still scrolling, by the way. Is this video just full of 500 people who didn't speak? I'm still scrolling. I'm gonna do like an edit. You guys know I suck at editing, but I'm gonna show you. Look at all these comments. These kids cannot speak English. They watch videos and they're like, and they just click the heart emoji. There's so many damn kids. Okay, you guys are so like the future generation is cooked. What the, bro? He made another video about the hippopotamus and the watermelon. This video says this hippo just wanted a watermelon. Oh my God, I guarantee you he's gonna be like, oh, the hippo got 2 likes. If he says anything about the hippo getting any likes, or if I see that damn cat, I'm ending the video. Where is she getting all these watermelons from? Is there like a local watermelon dealer? I mean, what the, you're just wasting.
2 likes.
Shut up! Okay, so today we're looking at the weirdest people on the internet. Like this guy right here. This guy's name is Mason Jackson. And one day he was just driving down the road, having a good time, but he was driving pretty crazy. He was swerving in between different lanes. He almost ran into somebody else, and eventually he got pulled over by a cop. Now, when the cop walked up to the window and said, hey buddy, why are you driving like this? Guess what this guy said? The first thing he said was, my dog was driving. What? This dude really tried to convince the cop that it was his dog that was driving really bad. It was his dog that was swerving, almost hitting people. He tried to get away with it, but it didn't work. He ended up going to jail. That's insane. Today's video is going to be full of more random stories just like that one, but this video is actually going to be special. Instead of just finding random stories that happened on random days, I'm going to be using your birthdays. You see, in the last This Guy Is Weird episode that I made, I told you guys to comment down below, tell me what your birthday was, and then I was gonna go and find weird stuff that happened on your birthdays, so let's go. All right, so I'm in the comments, I'm looking at all of your birthdays. Which one should we do? This kid commented and said 17th of January. Dude, you don't even know how to spell, bro. Go to school. Somebody said do May 6th. That's my birthday. I subscribed and I liked. Okay, because you subscribed and you liked, I'm gonna do your birthday. Let's see what weird things happen. Okay, so on May 6th, 2015, there was a guy by the name of Kevin. I guess this is what he looks like. What? This Kevin guy ended up breaking into a CVS. Now, if you don't know what CVS is, it's basically like a Walgreens. It's kind of like a smaller Walmart. It's just like a store that you can like buy stuff from. Well, this weird guy broke into the CVS at 2 a.m. when they weren't open, and then he just started walking around. Now, they actually got security camera footage of him walking around, and they noticed that he was eating a bunch of food. So he was literally all alone in this huge store, just walking around eating food. But when they opened the store the next day, he wasn't there. They saw a bunch of food all over the floor, a bunch of bags, but guess what he was eating? Out of all of the food that this guy broke in and he could have eaten, he was eating milk duds and tortilla chips. What? Who the hell eats eats Milk Duds? Who eats tortilla chips? What? This weird Kevin guy ended up getting arrested, and that was that. Okay, that was a very weird date. Shout out to you. Let's see what other weird things happened on your birthdays. What the? Somebody commented and said, are you Jesus? Why are you asking me if I'm Jesus? What? You know what? Let's do this one right here. Somebody said January 23rd. I feel like that's a very like random day. Like nothing weird happens on January 23rd. So let's see if anything happened. Bro, this is a dumb story. So on January 23rd, there was this man and woman. Now these two people are very normal. They look normal compared to everyone else that's normally in these videos, right? Well, this man and woman were cleaning out their closet. They had a ton of clothes and they were just cleaning out their closet. Somehow, I don't know how, they ended up getting stuck inside of their closet. Like this closet's like so small. I don't know how you get stuck in that, but that wasn't even the biggest problem. The biggest problem was the fact that they didn't have their phones. They couldn't tell anyone that they were stuck in this closet, so they were panicking. They didn't know what to do. They thought they were just gonna die in there, like they were gonna starve to death. They were so nervous. After one full day of sitting in that closet, being trapped in the closet and being so scared and thinking they were gonna die, one of their friends realized that they didn't show up at work. So one of their friends called the cops to go check on them, right? When the cops showed up to the house, the man and the woman in the closet were like, hey, we're in here, like help us. We've been trapped for 24 hours. Guess what happens next though? When the cops get to the closet, they walk up to the closet and they open it. They didn't even unlock it. The closet was unlocked the whole time. The worst part about this story isn't even the fact that they were literally trapped inside of an unlocked closet for 24 hours. The worst part was that the cops said that they found, I don't know how to say this, but they found some urine on the ground. They were trapped inside of this closet that wasn't even locked for 24 hours and they had to go to the bathroom. So they ended up like, bro, you could have just walked out. It was unlocked the whole time. All right, what other days should we do? What should we do? I want to find a super popular birthday. All right, let's do this. This girl said my birthday's on October 10th and I subscribed. Okay, shout out to you. That might be my next girlfriend. Let's see what happened on October 10th. What the? Okay, this might be one of the weirdest stories. Okay, so on October 10th, this guy right here, he looks very normal. He's not the weird one in this story. He's very normal. Well, this guy owned a house, right? And at his house, he had one of those Ring doorbell cameras that like records everything at your doorbell. Yeah. Well, this guy was actually at work and he got a notification on his phone that said somebody was at his door. Now, he was kind of confused. He was like, why is somebody at my house? Like, I'm at work. What is it, like a delivery or something? He ended up loading up the Ring doorbell app to see who was at his house, right? Guess what he saw? He saw a random guy licking his doorbell. I can't even believe I'm saying this, but this dude opened his app and instantly saw that there was a creepy guy licking his doorbell. Now, this is what the guy looks like. They didn't release the footage of this guy licking the doorbell, thankfully, because dude, if I saw that, I'd probably vomit. But this dude was literally licking this guy's doorbell, and it wasn't even just his doorbell. There were multiple reports of people who lived in that neighborhood that said that this guy was licking their doorbells. Now, a lot of people say like, don't knock it until you try it, bro. Don't judge until you know what it tastes like. But bro, I don't care if doorbells taste amazing. I'm never licking a doorbell ever. Dude, another weird thing happened on October 10th. What's wrong with this girl's birthday? Okay, so also, along with the freaking doorbell guy, another weird thing happened. This guy really, really loved Burger King. He was just a huge fan of Burger King, and I mean, you can literally tell. But one day, his love for Burger King just shot through the roof. He decided to break into his local Burger King so he could eat all of their food. Now, he did this at about 1 a.m. where they just closed, so there was no one there. He successfully broke into the Burger King. I don't know how he fit through the door, but he got through the Burger King, and guess what he started eating? He was eating some burgers, he was eating some fries, stuff like that. But when the cops ended up finding him the next day, they found out that he drank 2 gallons of French fry oil. Like the oil that they use to like make the fries and stuff. He drank 2 gallons. Do y'all know how much 2 gallons is? Also, do you know how bad like soybean oil and canola oil is for you? It's so bad for you. This guy drank it. That's why he looks like that. Okay, what's the next date? I think we're going to, ooh, this is a very weird day. This kid said he was born on Feb 29th. I'm literally trolling, bro. Learn how to say February. This kid said December 12. Bro, how do you not know how to spell your own birthday month? Okay, I've never seen this date before. We have to do this one. So somebody said it's September 4th. For some reason, I feel like nobody's born in September. September. If you're born in September, comment down below. I doubt you are. September 4th? Let's see what weird stuff happened on that day. Okay, so this guy, his name is James, I think. I don't really know. This James guy really wanted to get a bunch of money, and he noticed that there was a bank across the street, and he wanted to rob this bank. Now, first of all, that's just a horrible idea. Dude, robbing a bank, that's just what they do in movies and stuff. It's not gonna work. You're not gonna be able to successfully rob the bank. But for some reason, he thought he could do it. So he went to a local store that sells like ski masks and stuff. Like if you go to like Dick's Sporting Goods or stuff like that, you can buy a ski mask for like skiing, not for like robbing. But he went to his local store, he bought a ski mask, acted like he was gonna use it to go skiing, and then he robbed the bank with that ski mask. Now this story probably seems normal right now, but guess what? He actually ended up getting away with it. He ended up stealing like $10,000 from this bank or whatever, but he got caught the next day. You wanna know how he got caught? He was captured on security camera footage leaving the store where he bought the ski mask, and this is the best part. The store where he bought the ski mask was right next door to the bank. This guy literally went into a store, bought a ski mask, walked out, put the ski mask on, walked next door to the bank, robbed the bank. Bro, are you not thinking correctly? Now, I don't claim to be a bank robber, but wouldn't you like, doesn't it make sense to buy the mask somewhere else, not right next door to the place you're gonna rob? That is so dumb, bro. Okay, let's see what other days we should look at. Ooh, somebody said my birthday is on November 4th and I'm old. I'm only 7 years old. Wait, what? I love your videos. They're really cool. They're the best videos I think I've ever watched, even though they're weird. Wait, what? You love my videos, but they're weird? Okay, I don't even know what to say. Thanks, I guess. The reason I'm choosing this isn't because this kid left me a huge essay. That's kind of weird, but November 4th is actually my mom's birthday. I want to see what weird things happened on this kid's birthday and my mom's birthday. All right, hopefully nothing weird. Bro, what? So this guy right here, I think his name is Benjamin. I think that's what this says. But this guy broke into a zoo, all right, on November 4th, on my damn mom's birthday. Now, it was actually caught on security camera footage, but what he did was so insane. So he ended up climbing up a random building at this zoo. And then once he was on top of the building, he was just standing there looking around. It was like pitch black. It was the middle of the nighttime. And then he dived into a alligator pond, like a pond that has the alligators. He dove into it. Then when he realized there was alligators in there, he started wrestling with an alligator. He didn't end up getting hurt, but he was wrestling with an alligator. And then once the police realized that there was somebody who broke into this zoo and was wrestling alligators, they ended up pulling up trying to find him, and they couldn't find him. Guess what happened though? After a couple of hours of searching, they found him in the bathroom of the zoo, sleeping on one of the toilets. What? You couldn't have found a better place to sleep? Dude, if I broke into a zoo, I would have found something. I would have slept on the grass or something. I would have slept with the gorillas. Bro, why are you sleeping in the bathroom? Bro, something else happened to my mom. Okay, this is the weirdest day ever. November 4th. What the? So there was this guy who went to Home Depot. He wanted to chop down a tree. There was a tree in his backyard that was always annoying him. Every time he would wake up, the tree would be dropping leaves on his window or whatever. He was really mad at this tree. I don't know how you get mad at a tree. I mean, it seems like he would get mad at a tree. Why do you look like? Well, this guy went to Home Depot. He didn't break in. He actually went at a normal time. He walked into Home Depot at around 3 p.m. Everything was normal. He went to the chainsaw section because he wanted to chop down his tree, right? He wanted to chainsaw his tree down. Well, instead of just grabbing the chainsaw, taking it to the desk, saying, hey, I would like to buy this, and buying it like any normal person, this guy is not normal. He decided that he wasn't going to pay for this chainsaw. Now, instead of just running out with it or trying to hide it, he actually tried to hide it in his pants. This guy shoved a 3-foot-long chainsaw into his pants and tried walking out of the store, and everybody noticed. He really thought he was getting away with it, but there was just this big box inside of his pant leg. Everyone knew something was messed up here. He ended up getting the cops called on him, and they took the chainsaw. Bro, you know how stupid you must have looked? He really thought that was gonna work, bro. Just a humongous thing down your leg. Come on, dude. Okay, what other day should we choose? There's a bunch of people commenting saying like July 26th. This kid said 2019. Wait, what? This kid right here said Februaris 14? Februaris? Okay, y'all gotta go back to school before I make another episode of this. Come on now. Yo, so you're probably not gonna believe me when I tell you this, but I'm pretty sure I just found the dumbest YouTuber of all time. This YouTuber's name is Fact fantastic. He's got 2 million subscribers, but I'm gonna be honest, I think this guy failed 3rd grade, and let me show you why. So this guy's most popular video has 15 million views, and it says, why doctors scared of apples? So he's gonna be telling us why doctors are scared of apples. I've never heard of that before, but let's see this video. Let's see why doctors are scared of apples.
Why do doctors are scared of apples? Like,
wait,
an apple would not hurt them, right? But
what? Okay, right away, what did he just say?
Why do doctors are scared of apples?
Why do doctors are scared of apples? Huh? Dude, my 4-year-old cousin is like pretty stupid. He doesn't even know English, and I'm pretty sure my cousin would know that this is not correct English. Why do doctors are scared of apples? Duh. All right, let's stop judging this guy. Let's just watch the rest of this video. Let's figure out why doctors do scared apple.
An apple would not hurt them, right? But the real answer actually makes sense. But if you want to be healthy, like and subscribe. So
what the f— I clicked on this video to figure out why doctors are scared of apples. I mean, I always have heard that term, like an apple away keeps the doctor. What the— and you're sitting here saying, if you want to be healthy, then like and subscribe. You liking and subscribing isn't going to make you healthy. It's probably going to make you a bit more fat because you're going to be more inclined to watch this guy's videos. Sit on the couch with your iPad like, eating your potato chips and stuff. Come on, let's just figure out why doctors are scared. Whatever, let's just watch.
So doctors aren't actually scared of apples.
What?
It's a funny phrase back in the days because apples is so healthy for your body that you'll don't need to go at doctors again, so they hate it.
What did he just say?
Because apples is so healthy for your body that you'll don't need to go at doctors again.
Apples are so healthy for your body, so you'll not need go do at doctor. Are you dumb? Once I realized that this guy didn't know how to speak correctly and he was making stupid videos about apples, I decided to go to the comment section of this video to see if people were roasting him. I fully expected to see people saying like, bro, learn English. What are you talking about? Like, do at doctor, apple, right? But if you go to the comments, it seems like everyone else is dumb too because nobody's pointing out the fact that he's speaking gibberish. Somebody commented and said, when I go to the doctor sometime, I'll bring an apple to see their reaction. You're gonna bring an apple to your next doctor appointment? They're not gonna do anything. What do you mean you're gonna see the doctor's reaction? They're just gonna be like, oh, you have an apple. Hurry up and eat it so I can check your body out. Somebody replied to this guy and said, that's the unfunniest thing I have ever heard. Stop it. Stop taking apples to doctors and making things cringe for your doctor. This dumb YouTuber didn't just make a video about why doctors scared apple of apple He also made a video talking about why cops love donuts. So if you guys don't know, like in movies and stuff, they always say like cops get their coffee and donuts and there's like fat cops that just eat their donuts all day. Let's see why cops loves donuts. Let's see.
Have you ever wonder why cops love donuts? You might think it's just because they love it, but the real answer might surprise you.
What? Have you ever wondered why cops love donuts? You might think it's because they just love it. What are you talking about? That doesn't make sense. All right, let's figure out why they love donuts.
Quick question, which donut would you like to choose? Strawberry donut, like this video, chocolate donut. Subscribe.
You're kidding me.
Comment
what the hell is that? Wait, what? What is that? A cream pie donut? That does not look, okay, no.
Do everything.
This dude said if you want this weird creamy donut, comment a heart. Bro, I'm going to the comment section. Oh, this kid wants to eat that donut. Oh, this girl commented 5 hearts. Oh my God, y'all are gross. All right, let's ignore that cream donut. Oh my God, that's so disgusting. Let's just watch the rest of this. Let's figure out why cops love donut.
Do everything. Now, the reason why cops loves donut was back in the days, donut shops are the only one who is open late at night, and night shift cops comes to take a break until it become a tradition.
What? You're gonna hate me when I say this, but the stupidness on this guy's channel doesn't end there. This guy has about like 10 to 15 videos that are all stupid. I'm about to show you them all right now. Try not to cringe the rest of this video. Oh God. Okay. All right. The next one I need to show you is a video titled, "What is the fastest animal on the world?" Already in his title, he's making no sense. He's supposed to say fastest animal in the world, but he's gonna be showing us the fastest animal ever, right? Before watching this, I think it's like a cheetah. I'm pretty sure the cheetah is like the fastest animal. Let's see what he says.
Have you wondered what is the fastest animal in the world? You may think of a cheetah. Wrong. Sorry to tell you, but cheetah is not the fastest animal. Its speed wasn't even a half of the fastest animal in the world. And did you know that the fastest animal in the world was faster than an F1 car? I'll tell you now.
So tell us.
If you think this baby kitten is cute, please like and subscribe. If you don't
What? Hold on, you gotta be kidding me. This guy says, I'm about to show you the fastest animal ever, but if you think this baby kitten is cute, make sure you like and subscribe. Okay, dude, I might be like stupid, but there's something wrong with your kitten if it looks like this. What do you mean? Like and subscribe if you love this baby kitten. This is not a cat.
As many hearts if you truly love animals. It turns out that the fastest animal with a whopping 200 miles per hour is the falcon.
He ends up saying that the fastest animal is this like falcon or whatever. This is the fastest animal ever. It's a bird. Okay. If you go to the comment section, you can see some kids who are not stupid. Like somebody said, it's not a cat, it's a dog actually. But this kid said, I love your dog. Bro, let me just tell you something, bro. This isn't his dog. This is a dog that he took off the internet. But look at this. This is the dumbest comment I think I've ever seen. So you know how the title of this video says the fastest animal on the world, right? Like this video is about the fastest animal ever. Somebody commented and said, falcon is not an animal, it's a bird. You don't think birds are animals? I didn't think I was gonna find somebody dumber than this YouTuber, but I think this guy right here, falcon is not an animal, is a bird. What? Oh my God, what is this? Why school bus are yellow? Question mark. Telling us why school buses are yellow. What? Because, I don't know, it's easier to see? I don't know, let's see.
Why do school bus are yellow? Like,
why do school bus are yellow? You know, you better hop on the school bus and go to school and learn. That's like the easiest sentence of all time. You're supposed to say, why are school buses yellow? This dude said, why do school bus are yellow? Come on, dude. Okay, let's just watch. I need to stop judging this guy.
yellow. Like, why not white or green? You might think it's just for branding or design, but the real answer actually makes sense.
What the what is he showing? What are these clips? This kid just like levitated, bro. That's the bumpiest bus of all time.
If you're a real human, like and subscribe. Listen carefully.
What? Did this guy just say, if you're a real human, like and subscribe? Who else would be watching? Do you think you have like dogs tuning into your content? Do you think there's lizards in Florida like swiping on YouTube shorts watching you? Everybody watching this is a human. This dude is so desperate for likes and comments that he said, okay, let's just see the why school bus. I'm just gonna stop judging.
Listen carefully, dog. It turns out that the color yellow.
Did you just call me a dog?
Subscribe. Listen carefully, dog. It turns out that the color yellow stands out the most among all colors, making...
I just said that. I just said that. After I watched that stupid video about the school buses, I honestly thought that was gonna be the dumbest video on his channel. But no, I was wrong because look at these next couple of videos, bro. This is going to make you cringe. This video says, why does microwave spin? So he's making a video telling us why the microwave plate spins. I think everybody knows why. It's because if it didn't spin, it would only heat on one side. I mean, that's pretty obvious. Anybody who's ever used a microwave would know that, but let's see.
Have you ever wondered why does microwave spins inside? You might think it's to make it look cool.
No, it's not. Dude, he said, you think that it spins. You probably think it spins because it looks cool. No, why would they make it spin just to look cool? You don't put your food in the microwave and just go like, ah, so cool. That's so stupid. Of course it's to heat it. Okay, let's see what he says.
Secret use no one ever know. I'll tell you. But if you can spin, tap like, click subscribe. But when you tap copy link, this magic thing don't actually happen. So when the
what?
No, I'll tell you. But if you can spin,
if you can spin, then tap the like, click subscribe, and copy the link. If you can spin, who can't spin? I bet there's a couple of people who are in like wheelchairs. Actually, people in a wheelchair can spin too. They can just keep spinning around. Dude, are you that desperate for likes, comments, and subscribers to say if you can spin around? That's so dumb. Okay, let's see why it spins.
So when the microwave starts to work, the electromagnetic waves inside starts making heat. But the problem is some parts of the food remains raw because some waves don't reach some parts of the food. So spinning it allows the food to receive the equal distribution of heat.
Wow, thank you for telling me that. I knew that. Everybody knew that. This guy made a video that says, is Santa actually real? Now, I don't want to like spoil anything for any little kids out there if you're watching. Santa's definitely real. He's definitely the one that gives you presents and everything. But let's see what this guy says. Santa is real or not. Let's go.
Have you wondered if Santa was actually real? You may think he is not, but the truth behind this will make you believe Santa again. But first, if you love Santa, please like and subscribe.
What the? Bro, what is he showing? He's showing Santa shit. Why are you? Bro, kids are watching this, bro.
If you really love Santa, listen carefully. It turns out that the real Santa was actually a real person called Saint Nicholas.
Okay, I'm pretty sure everybody knows that. If you go to the comments, bro, everybody's saying, I love Santa, Merry Christmas. I love Santa. I love Santa, Merry Christmas. I love Santa. Oh, Santa giving gifts for children. Santa is good flying with the ride and flying on the sky. Dude, this comment section is flooded with a bunch of hearts. You guys are just spamming these hearts because you think Santa's gonna give you a bunch of gifts. I know Christmas is coming, but bro, if you comment on this guy's video, like Santa's not gonna give you gifts. Oh my God, this is so stupid. This video says, why dogs wag their tails? Question mark. So he's gonna be telling us why dogs wag their tails, but look at this. Your dog is, what the? Okay, let's see this.
If you wonder why does dogs wag their tails? You may think that they are happy, but the real truth behind this will shock you.
Why did he show that clip? Did you just see that?
They are happy, but the real
what is that dog doing? What is he showing? He just showed a dog like going like, and then these dogs are eating. Yo, this guy is showing some crazy clips. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, let's see why dogs shake their tail or whatever.
If you think my baby kitten is cute, please like and subscribe. If you don't like and
do you guys think that this kitten is cute? Let me know. Is this guy blind? He's got to be blind. He's either blind or he's from like Venus or something. He's from a different planet. He doesn't know what the hell this is. After he says, oh, my baby kitten, he tells us why dogs actually shake their tails. Look at this.
If you really
ready?
Love
this is so stupid.
Now listen, it turns out that these might be a sign of anxiety and fear.
What? Thanks for telling me that. That just, what? This video says how McDonald's was invented. So he's gonna tell us how McDonald's was invented. Okay, I guess. Let's see this.
How do McDonald's was invented?
Bro, you started the video off already and you're already just not making sense. How do McDonald's was invented? Come on, bro. Okay, no more mess ups, okay? No more bad grammar, please. Let's just talk normally.
How did it even started? Most people don't.
How did it even started?
Most people don't know this, but you'll about to know if you like and subscribe within 3
Bro,
seconds.
what the? This dude just said you'll about to know, but you'll about to know if you like and subscribe. Bro, wait, what? This video says why the Titanic sank, the real reason. He's gonna be telling us the real reason how the Titanic sank. I'm pretty sure we all know the Titanic hit an iceberg and it sank. Let's see what this guy says. I bet he's gonna be like, the Titanic sank because you didn't like it. Come on.
Have you wondered why did the Titanic really sank? You may think that it's just because it hit a giant iceberg.
Yeah, I mean, it's been proven that that's what happened.
Sorry to tell you, but that's not true. But don't worry, because I'm here to tell you now the real and shocking truth behind this.
What?
So first, if you think this kitten is cute, please like and subscribe.
Bro, when are we gonna stop doing this, bro? It's 2020. It's about to be 2026, and we're still saying, if you think this thing is cute. Okay, you know what? Let's just
Comment
go.
as many heart if you truly love animals. It turns out the Titanic was already doomed. Weak metal, a hidden fire, and flawed watertight compartments made the iceberg strike way worse.
Bro, what? You basically just said what everybody knows. Okay, this might actually be a good video. It says world's most biggest tsunami ever. Look at this. This is a humongous wave. We might actually learn something from this video. The biggest wave ever. Let's see.
You wonder what is the biggest tsunami in the world? You may think of the 2004 tsunami, but the real truth behind this will shock you. But first, if you think this puppy is cute, please like and subscribe if you
Wait, what? Hold on. I don't think I'm seeing things, am I? Your freaking channel name is Fact-tastic, but I don't think I've learned any facts this whole video. The only fact I've gotten from this whole thing is I think it's a fact that you need to go back to school because none of your videos make sense. You don't know English. Yo, so today we're looking at the weirdest people on the internet. Like this guy. This guy's name is James Minion, and one day he wanted to go to Burger King to get some dinner. He pulled up to the drive-thru and he said, hey, can I get 2 cheeseburgers, but make sure there's no pickles on it. Now this James guy, he hated pickles. Everybody in his family knew that he would never eat pickles. The guy in the drive-thru said, okay, sure, yeah, we won't put pickles on your burger, come around. James pulled up to the window, waited, got his food, and when he got his food, he checked one of his cheeseburgers. He wanted to check it just to make sure there was no pickles on it, and when he checked, there was no pickles. So he drove home, and when he got home, he started eating. He ate the first burger, it was really, really good, and then when he started eating the second burger, he realized there was pickles on it. Immediately, this James guy drove all the way back to the Burger King, but instead of just going through the drive-thru and saying, hey, can I get an extra burger? You forgot to, not put pickles on it. He drove straight through the drive-thru at 50 miles per hour. Like, what the? Pickles aren't that bad, bro. Today's video is gonna be a bunch of stories just like this one of weird people doing weird things, but this video is gonna be special. Instead of just talking about random people who did random stuff on random days, I'm actually gonna be seeing what happened on your birthday. You see, in the last episode of This Guy Is Weird, I told you guys to comment your birthday in the comments. Now, I'm gonna be choosing out of these 23,000 comments on the last video, we're gonna be picking your birthdays. We're gonna see what weird stuff happened on your birthdays. Get ready, let's go. On August 3rd, this guy right here, he looks really, very weird. He decided to go visit his mom in the hospital. Instead of just sitting next to her and hanging out, he brought his tattoo kit and drew tattoos all over her face. And then when she woke up from the coma a couple of months later, she was like, what the f? Why would you do that, bro? That's not the only weird thing that happened on this day. Look at this. So on August 3rd, this guy right here with a very weird tattoo. Anyway, this guy was very, very bored. It was the middle of the summer. He didn't really have anything to do. And all of his friends recently got arrested. So all of his friends were in jail and he was kind of lonely and bored. So guess what he decided to do? He didn't just call them or anything. He decided to break into the jail to hang out with them. Yeah, this bald guy broke into jail just to love this. All right, that was very, very weird. I'm never looking at that day again. Let's see what other days were weird. For some reason, a lot of people are saying April 9th. Look, this kid said April 9th. This kid said, I subbed, do April 9th. This guy said, please do April 9th. I don't know why everybody's being born on April 9th. Your parents are up to some weird stuff. But let's see what weird stuff happened on April 9th. That's a weird day. So on April 9th, this guy right here, okay, you already can tell that something weird's about to happen. Well, this guy, he worked at McDonald's. So he was one of the employees. He was back there just, you know, chefing it up, cooking up all that nasty stuff they serve at McDonald's. It's not food, by the way. But this guy decided one day when his manager wasn't working that he would steal a bunch of chicken nuggets. I don't know why he wanted to steal chicken nuggets. I don't know. But instead of just like putting them in his bag or maybe like holding them in his pocket or something, he stuffed 80 chicken nuggets in his underwear. When nobody was looking, he was like stuffing it into his... What the? Now, he ended up getting caught, and how he got caught was the employees, like his other coworkers who were also cooking, they noticed that his stomach region looked really, really big. Like, he's a skinny guy, but when he left for work, he was like, just acting like, bro, did you really need that many chicken McNuggets? And also, bro, why would you even eat those? You put them in your pants. All right, let's choose this one. It says March 16th. I've been subscribed for a long time. Okay, thanks, bro. The reason I'm choosing this isn't because you have a Hello Kitty profile picture. It's because March 16th sounds like a very weird day. I don't know why, but it seems like weird people do weird stuff on that day, so let's check it out. Bro, okay, so on this day, this guy right here, just take a look at him, bro. He's wearing his shirt inside out. He's like, huh? He's super confused. Let me explain why he's confused. This was a picture that was taken of him after he got arrested, okay? Now, this guy's name is Edward, and Edward had been on the run from the cops for a very long time. The cops weren't able to find him. I think he was hiding somewhere, like maybe at his family's house somewhere in a different state. But then one day, this Edward guy turned on the news and he saw himself on the news. They were saying there was a $500 reward for his capture. Well, this Edward guy isn't very smart. He decided to turn himself in for $500. This guy actually thought that if he turned himself in, they would give him the money. What, bro? That's why he seems so confused, bro. They were like, all right, you're getting arrested. They took his picture and he's like, I'm getting arrested? What about $500? So on June 12th, this guy right here was just driving, but he didn't know that his turning signal wasn't working. So as he was driving, he was using his turning signal, but it wasn't working, and there was a cop behind him. The cop ended up pulling him over to tell him, hey, your turning signal's messed up, but he didn't know this. When the cop came up and said, hey, you don't have a turning signal, give me your license or give me your registration, whatever, this guy gave it to him, and the cop was like, okay, this is a fake driver's license. This guy was saying, no, I promise, this is real. This is my real name. But the cop didn't believe him. You want to know why? The reason the cop thought that he was lying and giving him a fake ID was because this guy's name is Bezow Doo Zopity Bop Bop Bop. I'm not even kidding. This isn't even like fake at all. This guy's name is Bezow Doo Zopity Bop Bop Bop. This Bezow Doo Boppity Blah Blah guy ended up getting arrested because he kept talking to the cop saying, I promise it's my name, I promise. And the cop thought he was messing around with him, so he arrested him for lying to a police officer. But it turned out when he went to the jail, they were like, oh my God, your name is Bezow Doo Zopity Bob Bob. And then they were like, what the hell's wrong with your parents? Also, on June 12th, this old guy was tired of his wife. His wife was just complaining and she was just so annoying. She would just, oh, clean the dishes, do this, do the laundry. He was just so annoyed, so he decided to make a plan. This guy decided that he was going to rob a bank and then hopefully get sent to jail for like a month or two so he could get away from his wife. He had it all planned out. On June 12th, he decided to go to the local bank in his town and start robbing it. When the cops showed up, he was like, yay, finally, like, take me, guys. And they took him away and they sent him to jail. Everything was going good. He wanted to be away from his wife, so he was in jail, but then they released him and they sentenced him to house arrest. If you don't know what that means, it basically means you can't leave your house. He was sentenced to 6 months on house arrest, which meant that this guy was stuck with his wife in the house for 6 months straight. All right, so on November 7th, this lady right here got arrested for doing something actually insane. So she was just chilling at home and she made her husband some mac and cheese. He ended up eating the mac and cheese and he was like, oh, this is disgusting. Like, what did you make? Like, how'd you make it? And she ended up explaining to him, oh, I made it with water and cheese and stuff like that. And he was like, why'd you use water? They started to just argue argue and argue about how bad the mac and cheese was, and she couldn't take it anymore. She didn't want to keep on arguing and arguing. She didn't want to hear all of his complaints, so she ended up stabbing him with a squirrel. Yeah, you're not reading that wrong. You didn't hear it wrong. Wife stabs husband with a squirrel. Apparently, according to the news story, this lady was so fed up that she ran outside. She somehow grabbed a squirrel. How fast do you have to be to grab a squirrel, bro? When I was a kid, I would go outside and I would try to, like, you know, catch birds or catch squirrels, just stuff like that. And I was never able to. I don't know how fast this lady is. Is she an NFL player, basketball player, something like that? I don't even know. That's not the only weird thing that happened on November 7th. What the hell is wrong with this day? All right. This guy right here, just by seeing this, you know this is about to be insane. This might be the craziest story so far. But this guy... This guy's name was Brad, all right? Brad was just driving down his street and he noticed a little kid walking around. Instead of like talking to the little kid and saying, hey, like, do you need help finding your mom or whatever? He ended up kidnapping this kid, right? But guess what happened after that? You're never gonna believe it. This guy was driving around with this kidnapped baby that he just grabbed off the street, and he was driving and driving and driving. He went to the next town over, about 30 minutes away, and he was feeling a little hungry. Now, just by looking at this guy, you know he loves McDonald's. He loves Burger King. You can just tell, right? He pulled up to the McDonald's, and right when he was about to order at the drive-thru, he was looking for his wallet, and he realized, oh my god, I don't have my wallet. He ended up checking his pockets, and he realized that he left his wallet all the way back at home. He really wanted to eat. He didn't know what to do, so he decided to order 15 Big Macs. And then when he got to the window, he grabbed the baby, and he was like, here, I'll trade you this baby for 15 Big Macs. Now, he wasn't joking. He sat there, and he was like, take the baby. Take the baby. I want my Big Macs. He was begging for his Big Macs. Once the McDonald's workers realized he wasn't kidding and that this might have actually been like a stolen baby, they called the cops. The cops came. They took him away. They returned the baby. Everything was all good, but this guy never got his Big Macs. How do you eat 15 Big Macs? I mean, look at... what the? Okay, I don't know why, but I feel like looking at this one. All right, so on April 28th, this guy right here, this guy's name was Bobby. This Bobby guy decided to go to Walmart. Now, this sounds very normal, but he went shopping. He started getting, you know, fruit, vegetables, meat. He got a bunch of stuff. He got some water bottles, but he also bought a table. As he was buying this stuff, nobody thought that this was weird. I mean, he bought a table, he bought some food, he bought some drinks, he bought a jacket, stuff like that. But once he left Walmart, he set up the table, he set up a chair, he started eating some food, and this is where it got weird. This guy decided to spend his whole day telling people that their babies were ugly. Anytime somebody came in the front doors at Walmart, he was sitting there at this table saying, your baby's ugly. Eventually, somebody ended up calling the cops on this guy because he was just treating every single baby that came through. He was like, you got a big head, you got big feet. Like, what? Okay, this is the dumbest one right here. So this guy's name is Jonathan. Jonathan was driving in his car, and he ended up getting pulled over because he was speeding. And when the cop came to his window and said, hey, why are you going so fast? Guess what Jonathan did? Instead of saying, oh, I'm sorry, officer, I knew I was speeding, he tried to bribe the officer. He tried to give the officer Sprite and chicken Alfredo. This James guy just got back from a family reunion or something where he had some leftovers, some leftover chicken Alfredo, some leftover Sprite. He thought that if he was like, oh, hey, do you want this nasty food that's probably cold? He thought the cop would be like, oh, yeah, you're good, bro. Go, go, go. Are you serious? I mean, it makes sense. It says that he's from Ohio. I mean, that definitely makes sense, but did you really think that was gonna work? Oh my God, this guy's savage, bro. So this guy right here worked at a bank and he was switching jobs. Now, everybody at his bank really, really liked him, but he ended up going to jail for what he did, and I'm about to tell you. He brought the cake to work on his final day, and everybody had a nice party saying goodbye, like, oh, it was so nice working with you, and everybody was eating the cake, enjoying it, but somebody realized that he was the only one not eating the cake. You wanna know why? Apparently, this guy put a ton of laxatives in this cake, which basically makes it so you poop. Like, you poop a ton. And right after people started eating this, they realized, wait, why is my stomach hurting? Everyone started pooping. Like, the whole bank was filled with poop. He ended up going to jail because it caused so much of a disruption. People who were coming through the bank couldn't even get their money because the workers were just pooping everywhere. Imagine you go to the bank and you're trying to get some money and you just look inside and there's just piles of dookie everywhere. What the hell? Leave a comment if you want to be in the next video. Peace out. Okay, so I'm just gonna say this right now. If you don't like stupid YouTubers, then don't watch this video, because this YouTuber that I'm about to show you really makes my brain hurt. He's that stupid. The name of this stupid dude's channel is Bucks Facto. This is his profile picture. It's somebody with a paper bag on their head. Maybe he's wearing the paper bag because he's so stupid. I don't know. Take a look at this video right here. It says, "Why glue on hair?" And the thumbnail is a girl with like poop in her hair or something. Apparently this is about glue and hair. That's what the title says. So let's see what this video is.
Why do these girls glue their hair? Like, doesn't this hurt them when they take it out? I will tell you ahead. But before, like and subscribe if you love your girlfriend.
What? Why glue on head? Do these girls have glue on head? Like and subscribe if you love your girlfriend. Okay, what the hell did he just say? If you end up watching the rest of this video, this dude continues to just ramble and he makes no sense at all. Watch this.
This to their hair, and it looks hard and shiny. But when they peel it off, they are in pain. But why do they do it? Well, this is actually not glue. And swimmers put them on their hair so it can stay nice and tidy. And this is just gelatin.
And then the video ends. The whole video, this guy's saying, "Oh, why do these girls have glue on their hair?" Well, turns out it's not glue, it's gelatin. And the video ends. What? I'm gonna warn you right now, the next videos we're about to watch are some of the stupidest things ever. They might make you lose a couple IQ points. You might become really stupid after watching this. But look at this. This video says strange eggs, question mark. It has 2 million views, and apparently he's gonna be talking about these strange looking eggs or whatever. Look at this, bro.
If you see these tiny black balls in the water, then do not try to eat them.
What? If you see tiny black balls in the water, don't eat them. What? Okay, first off, that sounded so weird. Okay, tiny black balls, don't eat them. Okay, what? But that's not even the reason I'm talking about this. Who the hell would eat this? If somebody saw this in nature, who would think to eat this? If you didn't think that this video could get any weirder, the thing he's about to say made me have a stomach ache. This dude is a weirdo.
Most of these strange, slimy black balls are going viral all over the internet. But
bro, he did not just say that. He did not just... Oh my God. Did he just say slimy black balls? What? I mean, he's not wrong. These are slimy black balls. That does not seem right. For the rest of this video, he just explains to us what these black slimy balls actually are, and he says they're frog eggs and we shouldn't eat them. Yeah, no shit. What is this video? This video says square watermelon. Apparently he's gonna be talking about a square watermelon. This might actually be one of the most normal videos on his channel, so let's see.
Why is that watermelon square? Is it a mutation? I will tell you ahead, but like and subscribe if you want $100.
Oh my God, no. This video was going normal. He was like, "Why is that watermelon a square? Is it a mutation? I will tell you later." I thought this video was gonna be normal. And then he said, "Like and subscribe if you want $100." Now, I'm pretty sure that this isn't an actual person talking. I'm pretty sure this is a robot, like an AI talking. But still, bro, why do you have the AI saying $100? Do you guys want $100? Like, it's so easy to make the AI say $100. It's so easy. Why are you making the AI say $100? It just makes you look stupid. All right, let's watch the rest of this stupid square watermelon video. Let's see what else dumb things he has to say.
You may have seen these fruits, and they are very expensive in Japan. Most of these products are raised with care, making them unique.
If you watch the rest of this video, he literally just says, "Oh, the reason that these watermelons are square is because they put them in a box whenever they grow them, and they take care of their watermelons in Japan. They can also come in other shapes." I'm gonna be honest, who the hell cares? For some reason, I decided to go to the comment section of this video just to see what people were saying about when he said like $100. I thought people were gonna be making fun of him and just like roasting him, but look at what I found. Bro, the top comment says, "I love Minecraft." What? This video has nothing to do with that. The second top comment is a bunch of heart emojis. That's all it is. It came in from somebody named Terry Mathama. What the hell type of name is that? This person put 5 hearts and that's a top comment. For some reason, I feel like this video right here is gonna be so stupid. The thumbnail is like a emoji or whatever. I feel like he's gonna be talking about emojis. Let's just see what this is. Beware, this is probably gonna be stupid.
If ever there is some dirt stuck in the wash basin of your bathroom, then there is a very easy way to remove it.
What? If ever there is a dirty space in your wash bathroom, what the hell did you just say? I gotta replay that, bro. I gotta see what the hell
If ever there is some dirt stuck in the wash basin of your bathroom, then there is a very easy way to remove it.
If ever there is a dirty space in the bathroom, then remove it. What? You remember how in the other videos he said, like and subscribe if you love Jesus, like and subscribe if you love your girlfriend, like and subscribe if you want $100. Guess what he says in this video? Of course, this guy is using people's moms for views. That's probably why this video has 195,000 likes. That's probably why, because all the little kids are like, oh, I love my mom, I have to like this video. If you go in the comment section, you can see a bunch of people saying like, oh, I'm not subscribing because of that trick. Don't use people's parents to get subscriber. Other people are saying like, oh, respect to my mom. I love my mom. I love my mom. I love my mom. Everybody's saying how they love their mom. And the reason they're doing that is because he was saying, oh, like and subscribe if you love your mom. None of these little kids that actually watch this video care about the video. This is about cleaning a sink. Little kids don't want to clean up sinks. They freaking poop in sinks. I knew a little kid who peed in the sink at school. Yeah, these kids don't care about a sink. But this dude has so many likes because he baited all of these kids into thinking they had to like the video if they loved their mom. Wow. Take a look at this video right here. This video says expensive food. Apparently he's gonna be talking about expensive food. Look at this, bro. I looked at the start of it already just to make sure it was like a good video. It's not a good video, trust me. It's so cringy. Look at what he says, bro. This makes no sense.
Why so many people eat gold? But does it taste good? I will tell you ahead. But before...
What? Why so many people eat gold? But does it taste good? I will tell you ahead. What the dude? The rest of this video is so stupid. He ends up explaining why people eat gold foods, and he says it doesn't actually taste like anything. They just do it because it's more expensive. Who gives a damn? This content is stupid. I was starting to realize that every single video on this channel didn't provide any value. You know, most YouTube videos either teach you something or make you laugh, or, you know, you just enjoy watching it. But all of the videos I watched from him gave me no value at all. They weren't funny. I didn't learn anything. The only thing I did learn was that this guy was stupid. Okay, I don't want to watch this video right here. This is his most popular video on his whole channel. 6 million views. It says strange liquid. So he's gonna be talking about a strange liquid. 6 million views. If this is the most popular like video on the channel, it's gonna be really bad. I just wasted 30 seconds of my life. So this whole video was him talking about oobleck. It's like cornstarch and water, you mix it together and it's like kind of liquid, but it's kind of solid. It's a cool thing, but he's just talking about it the whole time, right? If you go to the comment section and try to find a comment of somebody talking about the video, nobody is. Because look at this, the top comment says, people who don't have a girlfriend, click right here. So they're talking about how he mentioned, oh, like and subscribe if you love your girlfriend, right? The second comment says, who's single? The third comment says, I don't have a girlfriend, I'm too young for that. The fourth comment says, I'm a girl. The fifth comment says, I didn't have girlfriend. Yeah, you know what, buddy, we can tell you don't have a girlfriend. You are literally 2.5 years old. Every other comment on this video doesn't even talk about the oobleck. They don't talk about the video. They're talking about girlfriends and boyfriends. This is like a meeting ground for all these little kids. Like, look at this. But I am not a boy, I'm a girl, so I'll just like the video. Somebody else said, I don't have a girlfriend. Somebody else said, I don't have a girlfriend. Somebody else put a bunch of emojis. Somebody else said, having a girlfriend is haram. What the hell is that? Somebody else said, so scary. What are these kids talking about? Wait, what is this, bro? This video says death or energy drink. Is he gonna be talking about energy drinks, bro? Who does this guy think he is? He doesn't know anything. He's probably gonna say like, energy drinks are really good for you. Keep drinking them, guys. And then he's gonna die from a heart attack.
If you
Let's
drink
see.
energy drinks with great pleasure, then it is very important for you to watch this video. Because what effect does drinking energy drinks have on your body? I will tell you later. But those who drink milk and not energy drinks, please like and subscribe. Consume.
What? I thought this guy was gonna say like, if you wanna give your girlfriend an energy drink, like and subscribe. This dude said if you drink milk, like and subscribe. What? Is this guy running out of ideas?
Energy drinks can have many negative effects on the body. They contain caffeine, sugar, and other stimulants.
Believe it or not, this guy was actually making sense. This is the first video I've ever seen from this guy where he's actually right. I fully expected him to be like, energy drink, bad, very bad, and not good to drink energy drink because you die. But in the video, he was actually spitting facts. He said there's like sugar and there's caffeine, there's other stimulants in there. I can't believe I'm saying this, but this was his best video so far. What the? I was honestly pretty happy that I found a decent video on this guy's channel. I decided to watch another video to see if I could find another good one, but I got let down. This next video is so stupid. This video says, why more organs? What are they talking about? Organs are like, you know, your organs in your body. What is he talking about? Why more organs? I gotta see what this is, bruh.
Have you ever wondered why some people have extra fingers?
What? Wait, what? What is that? Did this dude just flick his extra finger? That's a finger? What? Dude, that was a chicken nugget. What the?
Tell you ahead, but like and subscribe if you believe in God. You must.
Okay, he literally said like and subscribe if you believe in God. You really said that again? All right, let's see why people have extra fingers. I didn't know this was a real thing.
I've seen viral videos on social media of people who have extra fingers or toes.
Oh, what the hell is that? What the hell is that? What the hell is that? For the whole rest of the video, the only thing he says is you can remove the finger if you get surgery. Obviously! People in the comment section of this video are brain dead. Look at this. Somebody said, God is good. What the hell does God have to do with this video? What are you talking about? Somebody else even commented, God is good. Now I know why they're doing this. Because he said, like and subscribe if you love Jesus. That's what. Oh my God. These kids are getting baited into commenting. He didn't even ask you to comment. He said, like and subscribe if you love Jesus. These kids liked, subscribed, and commented, bro. Oh my God, I gotta see who these kids are. Who are you getting baited? I gotta see what you look like. All right, so this kid right here said, I believe in God or whatever. If we go to his channel, we can see what he looks like. This is exactly what I thought.
Hello guys, we're here to do a video.
Why are you punching the camera? Are you stupid? I think it's safe to say anybody who watches this guy's channel is officially brain dead. Please stay away from this guy. He will make you stupid.